Hello, dear heart, and welcome to this reading. The song that my guides wanted me to include in this reading is Tightrope from the movie Greatest Showman, and the lyrics they wanted me to highlight are mountains and valleys, and all that will come in between, desert and ocean. You pulled me in, and together we're lost in a dream, always in motion. So I risk it all just to be with you, and I risk it all for this life we choose. And this is kind of interesting to go with this song, but the quote that they wanted me to include is, I'm not open to many people. I'm usually quiet and I don't like attention. So if I like you enough to show you the real me, you must be very special. So I'm channeling a couple who, or at least one person in this relationship who's willing to give their whole heart regardless of what this relationship goes through, whether they're in a mountain season or a valley, desert or ocean. This person is here for this relationship. And this person is willing to risk it all for this life that they choose with this person. But it seems like this person has held themselves back in this relationship in a lot of ways. Because, like the quote says, they don't show themselves to many people, but also because of what we got in the tarot. We have first the King of Swords in reverse, the Ace of Swords in reverse, and the Eight of Wands all in reverse. And these cards together are saying to me that this person has represented themselves in a certain way, very cold, very detached, and they haven't really been warm or open in this relationship, and they've kept a lot of their truth hidden. They've kept a lot of their truth to themselves. They haven't shown up in this relationship authentically, and they definitely haven't been communicating their truth. And maybe at times this person has had a lot to say, but they forced themselves to keep their mouth shut. You can see this Empress here in this card is forcing the lion's mouth shut. And this person may have felt oftentimes in their life really lost about who they even are, because they've kept that hidden even to themselves. They've done so well to present themselves as the King of Swords in reverse, and to hide the truth of who they are, and to not communicate in general. This person actually might be, like the quote says, I'm usually quiet and I don't like attention. So they may genuinely not communicate very often. They may be more quiet, and they keep the truth of who they are hidden from the world. Maybe because in their life they've experienced, if I show who I am, what I get from that is not good. Maybe it's been really painful for them to show who they really are in the world. Actually, oh yeah, that makes me really sad, because that just goes back to the quote. If this person does open up to you, if this person does open their heart, the King of Swords in reverse is very far removed from allowing themselves to open their heart to others. So if this person does what they're wanting, if they have the strength to show you who they really are, what they want you to know is that you are very special to them. And maybe this person recently has had a difficult time keeping up with all of the I don't really want to say lies, but I want to say like the masks of who they are. And they've had a difficult time keeping up with the show of that. And so it's kind of like all crumbling down at this time. And what is being revealed is actually who they really are. It may be really uncomfortable for this person to be experiencing this, but it's actually a good thing. And one thing that they've discovered is that they have a lot of love for you when they have spent time with their authentic selves, and when they've let these masks fall away that they've been trying to carry and present themselves in a certain way, they are discovering that they actually have a lot of love for you. And they're also recognizing your dedication to them. Going back to the lyrics of the song that we have here, they're recognizing that you have risked it all to be with this person. And they may, with the King of Swords in reverse, they may not have risked it all to be with you, unfortunately. And I laugh because I know this can be really painful to be with someone. You're like ready to give your heart to them, and they're like, yeah, okay, I'm going to be the King of Swords in reverse in this relationship. I'm not going to show you who I am. I'm not going to share my heart with you. I'm going to wear these masks, and I'm going to hide myself from you. That can be really painful. And if you have gone through that in this relationship, I'm really sorry, actually. But it seems that recently this person is getting tired of having to present a false mask, and they're also like struggling to keep up with what they feel everyone wants them to be, and it's just kind of feeling messy to them. And I love that next we have the King of Wands upright, followed by the Justice card. So this person has actually discovered that they really love you, but also beyond that, they're finding that they're not the King of Swords in reverse, but they're actually the King of Wands. And they have a lot of passion for life, and they have a lot of beautiful vision for the future. They actually have so much more of themselves to share than this cold-hearted, shut-down person. There's so much more within them that they want to share with the world and with you. And what your guides want you to know, that if this person really does let their ego go and all the masks go, and they show up in your life as their authentic selves, they're balancing out a lot of maybe the dysfunction that you've had in this relationship by doing so. But if they show you who they really are, this person actually really, really loves you, because this is not comfortable for them to show up as the King of Wands. It's not comfortable for them to show up in their authenticity. And so if they're showing up in this relationship, it feels like a great risk to them to do that. And it feels like a great risk to them to walk away from their self-protective ways of being, silencing themselves, silencing their truth, silencing their heart. Just like we saw in the Strength card, this person has probably been doing this for a very long time in their life. Like, don't let your self be seen. Don't let yourself be heard. And going around life in the Seven of Swords and this Six of Wands energy, trying to look good to their environment, doing whatever they can to look good to their environment. And they're just kind of, I feel like as I put those cards down, I'm like, this person feels really sick of that, and they would love to show up in this relationship as they really are, and they would love to share who they really are with you. And now finally, this person is willing to risk it all for the life that you two choose together as well.